In a Mediterranean seaport, 270 years after the advent of Jesus, Nicholas of Myra was born into a wealthy family of Greek Christians. This was a turbulent period of the Roman Empire. Nicholas was a God-fearing child, and his uncle, who was the bishop in the city of Myra, recognised his calling and ordained him as a priest. Nicholas was very generous to the poor and downtrodden. In one story, a devout man who lost all his money was unable to pay the dowry of his 3 daughters. Nicholas, who was aware of the situation, feared the young ladies would lead a life of destitute. So one evening, he secretly threw a bag of gold coins through the window of their house, after which the first girl was married. He did this for the second daughter, and she was then married. But the third time he was caught by the girl's father, who fell on his knees thanking him. Nicholas ordered not to tell anyone, but eventually word got out. In another story, while at sea on a return journey from the Holy Land, a terrible storm picked up. Nicholas famously rebuked the huge waves, causing the sea to turn calm. He is also known to have brought back to life a sailor who fell from the top of the mast. The priests in the city of Myra had decided that the first priest to enter the church would be made bishop. Nicholas was therefore proclaimed the new bishop of Myra. In 325, he attended the very first council of Nicaea. Miracles from his prayers with sailors and his good work with children continued until his death on the 6th of December 343 AD. After his death, Nicholas was worshipped and referred to as Saint Nicholas. The miracles continued. He was buried on a small island just off the coast, and it was named St. Nicholas Island. A dedicated church and shrine were cut into the hillside to house his holy remains. During the 600s, in fear of them being stolen, his holy remains were moved from the island to the church in Myra. It is said that on the 6th of December every year, the holy relics of St. Nicholas exude myrrh, a fragrant, watery substance possessing miraculous powers. By the year 988, the miracles of St. Nicholas reached Kiev and areas of Greater Russia. He became known as Nicholas the Wonder Worker. The remaining relics in Myra were eventually taken to Venice and distributed to new churches in European countries. From 1200 to 1500 AD, St. Nicholas was the unchallenged bringer of gifts. And by the Renaissance, St. Nicholas was the most popular saint in Europe. By 1625, the Dutch established the colony of New Amsterdam in North America. They brought the legend and heritage of Santa Claus, who evolved from Dutch traditions regarding St. Nicholas. As his popularity grew, he became known as Santa Claus. Meanwhile, in Northern Europe and Scandinavian countries, Christkind, meaning Christ's child, became Christkringle. Christkind is an angel-like figure, often accompanied by St. Nicholas, and believed to bring presents to children. And further north, a jolly elf named Jultomten was thought to deliver gifts in a sleigh. Today, St. Nicholas is worshipped in many countries by a large cross-section of society. His selfless service to the poor and his generosity to children have taught us how to love one another. He has become the patron saint of Greece, Russia, sailors and children. Where would Christmas time be without Saint Nicholas?